From divine Sister of the Light Natalia Alba, beloved ones, the Great Planetary Seeding has begun. Many of you are feeling a complete recalibration of your fascia system as you release lower energetic traps that collapsed your fascia and reconnect to your universal plasmatic transmissions, reconnecting ourselves to the universal crystalline God template, clearing all that was corrupted and upgrading our entire nervous system to receive the new light infusions transmitted by the universal God worlds. The intensity of the many inner structural changes we are undergoing, especially in our skeletal system, can make us feel confused when we move into a more simultaneous space and are tired. In a world that constantly invites us to act, self-nourishment is the only way to restore our entire system, allowing us to peacefully experience these organic changes without the ego interpretations or other outer energetic interruptions. We now navigate in a new frequency band, a new planetary initiation into the illumined worlds, for we have crossed the veils of illusion, recognizing our shadows, fears, and transforming them into love as the only way to dissolve delusions. The universal one seeding year is the year for us to ground our divinity, reflecting all we have descended from above these previous years into our physical world, where we are shifting inorganic structures, programs, and the elementals into their own transfiguration. 2026 is the year for us to be who we are, retrieving freedom through personal power and integration. It is the year in which, as ascending souls, we finally neutralize spiritual delusions, distortions that are part of the many spiritual infiltrated programs that invite us to live in the ethereal, without grounding who we are and what we came here to do and create for all. As we transcend Piscean waters, reaching a new shore, we too reach a new level of understanding, in which we see the spiritual programming being spread for many to continue living heart disconnected and hence plugged into a false ascension matrix. Liberate all attachments, all lifeless energy, from all you have ever experienced that broke your heart. Rebuilding your heart is possible when you choose to connect to your soul and allow it to remind you who you are, and you are nothing but love. Many times it is not others, it is not negative beings doing anything to you. It is you, fragmented from your soul, that causes the intense pain you feel. If you can feel pain, you can too feel joy. The power to shift from pain to love is in you, and in the inner work you need to be willing to do for it to happen. Rebuilding your energetic body is possible if you retrieve your soul's fragments, close old chapters, and neutralize all you no longer wish to experience by literally making as if it does not exist. Once you integrate pain, as in the moment you move your focus from what was, it does not anymore. Coming into this earth plane took you many of our human years, for as my guides always explain to me, there is an intense process of self-mastery before a soul can descend into a 3D body, as it is not an easy process, and it requires an extraordinary soul preparation to come to this plane and prepare for the experience. You are capable of creating worlds and incarnating in them. Nothing on this plane can touch you. From this moment, choose to remove all the permissions you have been given out of love or compassion to others when you are never reciprocated. Remove all that diminishes your soul and precious being. Retrieve your energy. Create healthy boundaries and choose to only live within divine love, joy, and peace. We all have our inner work to do at our divine timing. Keeping an open mind and not getting attached to old beliefs is essential to let go and embrace higher truths. This is the year for us to initiate ourselves into a new harmonic trajectory, one whose frequency repels all that is not in alignment with the universal truths of this and any other universe. Our mission is to witness ourselves, not others. In the moment we put our attention on others, we lose focus on ourselves and our own internal processes. This is the most important tool being used at this time. Consciousness control, especially through social media, which is why it is so important to spend a few days totally disconnected as much as we can, especially when we sleep, from our electronic devices. For even though we try to use it with loving purposes, we cannot completely escape the mind control it exerts. Nothing can violate our consciousness without our permission. Nothing can transgress our personal field unless we invite it in. Be careful where you put your attention, as sometimes it is not you looking at something, but something making you look at it. The more conscious you are of who you are, your body, your authentic feelings and emotions, the more you will be aligned to your divine sources, and the more that the light you descend will neutralize other intents to infringe your personal field and mind. We are living a unique and wonderful passage as we move into what we have been creating from within during the last years. May nothing and no one impede you from enjoying who you have become, beloveds. Happy every single moment to all, with an infinite love from NataliaAlba.com.